Scorpio, Sun, Moon babies, rising as well as Venus. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is our prediction for July 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, rising as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said now, let's begin. Tapping into the Scorpio collective now, Sun, Moon, rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Scorpio need to know for July 2026? What do they need to know for July 2026? One more shuffle here. Thank you. In the heart of your spread, we have the Four of Pentacles. In the top row, we have the Five of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Wands. Flanking the Four of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. And in the bottom row, you have the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Empress. Bottom of the deck is a little sneak peek now into August. I can't believe August, my God. Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. And that leaves the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, Seven of Wands, Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's begin to clarify. We're using the After Tarot deck. If you're not familiar with this deck, the images are slightly different. It does alter or change the meaning of the cards, and we'll go through them as necessary in your reading today. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, rising, as well as Venus placements. For July 2026, we are clarifying Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Six of Wands, King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Empress. I hope my microphone is on. Okay, it is. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, rising, as well as Venus placements for July 2026. Let's get one more shuffle. Thank you. Five of Cups is clarified by the Hierophant. The Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is clarified by the Sun. The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. The King of Swords is clarified by the Lovers. The Knight of Swords is clarified by the King of Cups. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. And the Empress is clarified by the Hanged Man. Sneak peek again now into August. Nine of Swords, Four of Swords, Seven of Wands. That leaves the Strength card, the Two of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Fool here at the bottom of the deck. Your overall energy here for the month of July 2026 seems to be an evaluation or a reevaluation. The evaluation or reevaluation here seems to be before I move forward or on. Yeah, before I move on and forward from a particular situation, environment, or connection. There's something here about reevaluating your investment and what you're desiring in the future. So how can I put this into context for you? Let's say you're a Scorpio and you're presently at a job. It's Four of Pentacles. It's structured. It's stable. There's not a lot of growth potential left to the job anymore. And you're contemplating walking away from it. And the Six of Pentacles, the individual is leaving, right? This would be like leaving the job or contemplating leaving the job. But it's like, if I leave this job, what should I receive? I feel like you're assessing your value and worth is the feeling here. So again, using that work context, I currently have a job. It's structured. It's stable. It does not have the potential to get to the Ten of Pentacles. I see that. I recognize that. But if I were to get another job, what would I like to be paid? Or what do I feel I should be paid for the talent or knowledge or education that I bring to the table? Maybe you're currently in a relationship, a romantic partnership. It's the Four of Pentacles. It's okay. It's structured and it's solid and there's some stability. But you don't see long-term growth potential with it. It hasn't gotten to the Ten of Pentacles, and if it has decreased to the Four. But it's like, if I were to move away from that, what type of relationship would I want? Like, what type of partnership would I want? So there's something here about you are assessing situation, environment, or connection that you're currently in that is structured and stable, and you're contemplating, if I move on from it, what would the new look like? What would I want the new job to look like, or the new relationship to look like? And look, this could be even housing. You know, the Fours typically talk about our structure and stability. So it's even like, if I were to sell this house, What type of house would I want to buy in the future? If I were to leave this apartment, what type of apartment would I want to move into? So there's great contemplation here about value and worth, either your own value and worth, or if I were to move forward with something, what is the value and worth that I want in the new? Five of Cups to the Hierophant, Five of Pentacles to the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles. That's what you're desiring, the Ten of Pentacles. But you're currently in something that is the Four. Situation, environment, or connection is the Four. You're desiring the 10. You want to be victorious with the 10. You're tired of existing in the 4. So I don't know what the Hierophant is to you, but it has been disappointing. In a career and finance reading, the Hierophant would be like the company or institution or corporation that you work for. For some of you, this is a marriage or a long-term committed partnership. This could also be within the construct of a group, like a community group, political or religious organization. For others of you, this could be with like a very close group of friends, or maybe even like like the construct of like a family. But you're not happy with it in that Five of Cups. So there's something here. If I were to move on from the Hierophant, whatever that is for you, what would the new Hierophant look like? And Hierophant could even be community. Like you've lived here for a long time, or maybe you were raised in this community and you're thinking about moving on from it because you're just no longer happy with it. It's like, where would I like to move? What would I like the new community to have? So there's a little bit of a twofold message here. One, I think you're reevaluating your worth and value, what you bring to the table, regardless of who the Hierophant is. But then there's also this second evaluating of, if I were to move on from this, what do I want the replacement to look like? What would ideally be the Ten of Pentacles for me? So the King of Pentacles to the Sun card, this is you moving forward in this direction. King of Swords to the Lovers, there's an offer opportunity here on the table, and you get to choose if you want to move forward with that Hierophant. Because I feel like this is the one you're leaving behind, and then it looks like in August you're making a decision about the new Hierophant, the new job, the new community, the new relationship, something like that here is transpiring. Knight of Swords to the King of Cups, it's like you have two possibilities on the table. You're saying no to one. The King of Cups, it's your energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. You're like dumping out one while accepting another. So this is, I'm saying no to this offer, but I'm saying yes to this offer. And then the Empress to the Hangman, I feel like you're moving forward now into the new. I'm so intrigued to know what is this for you. So let's clarify that. Four of Pentacles. Situation, environment, or connection. It's gone as far as it can go. Is it structured? Yes. Is it stable? Yes. But it does not have the ability to get to the Ten of Pentacles. And that's what you're desiring. You don't want to sit in the 4. You don't want to sit in the 5. Clarify that Four of Pentacles. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Cups, this particular partnership in your life, Six of Swords, and the Page of Wands, bottom of the deck, Justice. So your feeling here is, I'm moving on from this. And I don't know who that Two of Cups is to you. Professional, platonic, romantic partnership. But you're making the decision here that you do want to move on from it. It's no longer pleasing to you. You don't see any growth potential. So you're making a plan here in July to move on from something that is currently existing in your life. It's been a staple in your life. Six of Pentacles, one more shuffle. Thank you. Clarified by the Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the Strength card. So your hope here is, I hope that I can move on from this marriage, relationship, family, organization, job, community. There's a feeling here of like, I want to build elsewhere. I've done all I can here. In the After Tarot deck, the Three of Pentacles, the sculpture is complete. Like in other decks, we see the person working on the sculpture or working with other people. It's complete. Again, that feeling is like, I've gone as far as I can at this job, in this community, this living situation, this relationship. There's no more growth. And the feeling here is, I shouldn't have to settle, right? The Three of Pentacles, it's like, I've reached a pinnacle here. That's it. It's done. And consequently, this is what you're walking away from in that Merchant card, where the Merchant's giving Two Pentacles to one and Three Pentacles to the other. So there's something here of like, I've gone as far as I can go. I can't get anything more out of this, right? I can't squeeze the lemon anymore. There's no juice left. There's no juice left in whatever this is. So The Hierophant has become a disappointment to you, and you're desiring a new Hierophant. 5 of Cups. This could even be if you are a business owner in that King of Pentacles energy, and that Emperor energy. You very well could be a business owner and you're like, I'm just not happy with my business. So I need to change things up. Either I'm going to shut the business down, but I've gone as far as I can go in the business. So something has to change. I have to change up services, I maybe change up pricing, change up the market, change up advertising. So the Hierophant's going to be different for all of you. But the one thing you all have in common is you're disappointed by it. Clarify the 5 of Cups. One more shuffle. Thank you. 5 of Cups is clarified by 2 of Swords, the Tower, and the Magician. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot. This is like waking up on a random Tuesday morning and saying, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be at this job anymore. I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. I don't want to be in this house anymore. This is literally like, I want better for myself. Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. Because that 2 of Swords to the Tower, I almost feel like you've known for a while that you haven't liked it here and you wanted to move on, but you haven't like firmly made that decision. Like even if you're putting out applications and resumes, even if you're receiving offers for the job, there's no bite. You haven't really moved forward towards anything new, so you're still existing at a job. If we're just using that as an example, it's as far as I can go. Then that Tower to the Magician, it's like you literally wake up on a random day and you're like, what the hell am I doing? I'm wasting so much time at this job. Like I literally have to make it my job to find another job. My job to find another place to live. My job to get out of this marriage. My job to leave this community group or political or religious group that you're part of. Clarify the Hierophant here. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Hierophant is clarified by the Ace of Swords. That is the truth. The Chariot, I need to move on from this. Queen of Wands. Because based upon my past experience with this, I know that it's as far as like, there's that Empress card. And here you are again as the Empress. So whether you're masculine or feminine. So the feeling here is, I know, I have known for quite some time that I need to move on from blank. And I haven't done it. And there's been some reservation about moving on from it. And then literally it's like waking up on a random Tuesday morning in July and saying, damn it, today's the day. I need to get the ball rolling on this. 5 of Pentacles. Clarify that 5 of Pentacles. Like who wants to stay in something where you're feeling, it makes you feel 5 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. When what you want is 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, you know? Why stay in something that's not bringing you emotional or financial fulfillment? One more shuffle. Thank you. 5 of Pentacles is clarified by the Hermit. You thought about this a long time. 7 of Wands, you're making up your mind. And the Chariot again, you're moving forward. From the situation, environment, or connection, 6 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck that has been in your life for a long time. You're just realizing it's as far as it can go. I need to move on from it completely now. 6 of Wands. Clarify the 6 of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. 6 of Wands clarified by the World card. 7 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. If I don't do this now, I will regret it. Tower. It literally is waking up in the morning and saying, I have to do this. I got to find another job, another place to live. I got to pack up and move. You know, I have to get a hold of an attorney. I got to file for divorce. It's just realizing that there's something here in your life where it's run out of road. You know, it's run out of road. And you know that there's more out there for you, but you need to take the inspired action to go get it. You know, it's waking up one day and realizing the business is not growing. It's not giving me 10 of Pentacles. I'm a business owner and I could barely keep the lights on. And it's waking up and saying, this is the day that I'm going to change or revolutionize my business. 6 of Wands. Clarify the 6 of Wands here. One more shuffle. Thank you. 6 of Wands is clarified by 7 of Wands, the Fool, and the 9 of Cups, bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. This is like, I feel like this is my moment. I have to do this. I have to do this. 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups, dumping out where you're currently at. Again, that situation, environment, or connection. The 3 of Cups, it's like, I just want to be happy again. Ace of Cups, you're moving towards the new. And you're leaving something or someone in the past. 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 10 of Cups. So you're moving towards now situation, environment, connection, community. that you feel would be a lot more harmonious to you. You'll be a lot happier there. There's more success there. You feel it. You feel a calling to move in this direction, to change up your business, you know, to relocate, maybe to get a divorce, like whatever this is for you. King of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Pentacles to the Sun. Clarify that King of Pentacles. So then an offer ends up coming in, and you get to choose then the offer. So the new job comes in, or a new living opportunity comes in. Clarify the King of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. King of Pentacles is clarified by 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Strength. So you receive offer 1, okay? Offer number 1 comes to you. 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the King of Cups. And you give great consideration to this offer from this King of Pentacles, whoever this person is. Now, it appears here that you end up dumping out their offer. You don't accept the offer. So maybe you put out your resumes and applications, and you get 2 job offers, and you decide here, I'm not going with this one for whatever reason. Or you start looking around for maybe multiple homes, right? You want to move, and you have 2 homes here, and you decide, I'm not going to go with this home. I'm going to buy this home instead. Same thing if this is like you are selling a home, because maybe you need to, you know, you're leaving a community. You get 2 offers on the house. You don't accept this offer, but you accept another offer. So whatever it is that you're moving on from, what you're moving towards presents you with 2 offers, 2 opportunities. This one sounds good. It sounds good. It feels good, but there's no substance there. The Sun, clarify the Sun. Like, they make it sound really good. The apartment, the job. And look, if you're a single Scorpio, this could be 2 people. This could be 2 people here. And this person comes across as very solid and very grounded, but they just kind of talk a good game. You know, you're not really interested in them. You seem to be moving forward with this person. So I definitely see you having an option here between 2. And what that 2 is going to be different for both of you, right? For all of you. 2 communities, 2 romantic partners, 2 jobs. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Sun is clarified by the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords. So the feeling here is, wow, this job sounds really good, or this relationship sounds good, like this person sounds good, but there's something a little too familiar. Well, it's happened for literally every other sign except for Cancer. So it was bound to happen in your reading, where at 100% battery, the camera just shuts off. I don't know what the hell is going on, but pre-shadow Mercury retrograde. As I was saying, you have 2 offers here presented to you in the month of July, whether that's career and finance, love and romance, or housing situation, or something else. And this one seems to be a little too nostalgic of a feel. It's like, oh, this is what this job sounded like in the beginning, and we see where that ended up. This person that you're dating, it's like, oh, yeah, this reminds me of this past person, and that relationship went nowhere. So there's something like that here transpiring, where offer or opportunity number 1 is reminiscent of something from the past that just didn't end well. And so it appears here, and never allow tarot to dictate what you do, but with the 2 decisions on the table, it seems like you're a no to this one, because this person presents this to the King of Cups. That's you in your highest vibration. And again, kings take action, and you're saying no here, that you're dumping out this offer. So tell me about this offer then, King of Swords. Clarify the offer here, the King of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. King of Swords is clarified by the Emperor, the Page of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the World card. And then you have the Lover. So interesting, you decide to leave behind this situation, environment, or connection, and then you decide to start, if you will, this new chapter here with this situation, environment, or connection. Clarify the Lovers. So this person presents you with the offer. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Lovers is clarified by the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the King of Swords again. Yeah, bottom of the deck, the Moon. It looks like you decide to move forward with the offer opportunity from this person. Knight of Swords to the King of Cups. I'm not going to clarify because I just feel like I would be wasting your time. It's clearly you're communicating back to this situation, environment, or connection that you're not interested. The Queen of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles. I'm not going to clarify either, because again, queens exist in the present. They process the present, they process the past. So you're sitting on, you know, in this decision point, if you will, here. You've given a lot of thought and consideration of both offers or opportunities. You're turning one down in order to move forward with the other. Empress to the Hangman. So you and your highest vibration, whether you're masculine or feminine, you're deciding to proceed forward. And notice in the After Tarot deck, the Hangman, there's another individual here. So you're deciding to proceed forward with this one. Clarify the Empress here, please. Clarify the Empress. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Empress is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and Strength. Bottom of the deck, the World card shows itself again. So new chapter, new cycle here with the new situation, environment, connection, community. Clarify the Hanged Man here. One more shuffle. Thank you. You have the Moon, you have the Strength card again, and you have the Five of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you have the Tower, the Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Look at that, to the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like rapid fire communication back. Yes, I'll take it. I'll take the job. I'll take the apartment, something like that. I'll take the house, or I'm accepting your offer, like if you're selling a home. So this is very rapid fire. This person presents you with this offer. They see you as the Nine of Pentacles. So they think that you bring a lot of time, talent, value, money, whatever it is, you know, to this, to their company or to the relationship, to the connection with them. So you're responding back that yes, you are accepting the offer that they are presenting to you. Very interesting reading here for you, Scorpio. Anything you need to know about this person that you're saying no to? Looks like you're rejecting their offer. Anything else you need to know? Clarify that Knight of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Swords is clarified by Queen of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords. So I don't know if you're communicating this to this person, but there seems to be, there's a no here. But internal to you, because again, queens exist in the present, they process the past. It's like I would be making a mistake if I moved forward with that situation, environment, or connection. I'd be screwing myself again, because I'm going to end up in another situation, environment, or connection where it does not become what I need it to be. So why would I do that to myself? Like, why would I repeat that cycle again? Again, I don't think you're saying that to this person, but that seems to be the internal work that's happening. One more shuffle here. Thank you. So the King of Cups, your decision is made up, right? Two of Swords in the After Tarot deck. I made up my mind on this. Page of Cups, when it comes to your offer, Death card, I don't want it. Tower. So I do think that you communicate back to this person that you're not interested in dating them, you're not interested in their offer, you're not interested in the relationship, whatever this is here for you. You seem to be a no to this offer and a yes to this offer. This one, I got the feeling is like no brainer. Like in the Five of Wands, there's no inner discord or conflict with you about this. It's like it's a no-brainer. Of course I would take this one. It pays me more, or it allows me to work from home, or I get along better with this person than I do with this person, or I'm more attracted to this person, or this person's going through a divorce and this person's already single. There's just, I don't know, there's something here where this seems like a no-brainer, and this is like, oof, I would be making a mistake again if I moved forward with this offer. Hope this is making sense for someone watching. So in August, it looks like you're moving forward now with this new Hierophant. The Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. You're making the choice here to now work on the Hierophant, with the Hierophant, at the Hierophant. Same thing if this is like your own business and you wake up one day and you're like, oh my God, something has to radically change. You could have two offers presented to you on how to change your business. You come up with two different ideas and you go, no, if I move forward with this idea, it's going to just leave me stuck down the line. This is a no-brainer. This is how I should market or advertise the business. This is like the old school, right? So let's say you're thinking about how to market or advertise your business and you're like, well, I could put an ad in the newspaper. And then you're like, why would I do that? It's 2026. Who puts ads in newspapers? I'm going to market and advertise this way. I'm going to get online. I'm going to open up a Instagram, a TikTok. You know, there's just something. This seems a little like no-brainer, a little bit more innovative. There's more expansion and growth here. And this seems to be Six of Cups, like, I don't know, outdated, old school, old world. There's no growth there. So clarify this now in August, moving towards the new. One more shuffle. Thank you. Ten of Swords, so that would be giving this job their notice, or maybe you're wrapping up a closing here. Maybe you're moving further along with a divorce. That's possible. Maybe you're deciding here between two attorneys. Take the messages how they resonate to you. You are without a doubt closing out a chapter here in your life and starting off a whole new chapter. You have two offers or opportunities as you move forward. You seem to be a hell no to one and a hell yes to the other. So in August, your new chapter here is like officially beginning. 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. So, and again, this was the Lovers card. Wasn't it the Lovers card here? Where I said this person is making you, yes, the Lovers card. So again, you're starting the new job or you're moving in. Again, whatever this is, you're dating this person. This seems to be what you're working on. And maybe you're a little nervous. Maybe you're a little scared, right? It's new. Whatever it is, it's new. So there is some nervousness or trepidation with it, but you're moving forward with it anyway. Because whatever doubts, fears, or anxieties you have, it's like once you get into the groove of it, they go away. You're holding the Ace of Swords. You're slaying away 8 swords, the doubts, the worries, the concern. You're like, I made the right decision. So after a couple of days or a couple of weeks at the new job or dating the new person or getting ready, like maybe you're moving or you're relocating. After a couple of days or a couple of weeks, you're like, I made the right decision. 4 swords. This is very easy breezy. I don't know why I'm getting that feeling. This is a no-brainer. This is very easy breezy. Clarify that more. What is that easy breezy? Ace of Pentacles. That is the truth. We see the Knight of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and the Tower. I'm going to take them because they fell face up. So easy breezy. I'm so glad that I moved forward with this opportunity, that I took my time deciding what was best for me here. 5 of Pentacles in the After Tower deck is coming out of a state of lack. So this relationship is a lot more emotionally fulfilling for you. This job pays you a lot more. There's just something here of, I no longer feel like I'm struggling. Here, back here, you were struggling to pay the bills, struggling for this person's affection or attention. You know what I mean? Struggling to make do in your environment or, again, whatever that Hierophant is to you. But not in this Hierophant, not this right here, this right here. This right here seems to be, I'm so glad that I did this. I'm so glad I changed the company. I'm so glad I'm at this new company. I'm glad that I, changed up my business model. I'm glad I'm dating this person. I really like this new community. This is feeling like you made the best decision that you could. It's like taking, I can't even say you're taking lemons and making lemonade out of it. It's just like the lemons were rotten and there's nothing more that I could do with it. There's nothing more I could do with those lemons. So instead I'm going to oranges. This is very different. You're in a totally like different environment, different mood. 4 of Wands. Maybe you're changing homes, but there's more structure, there's more stability in the new situation, environment, or connection. Anything else we need to know about the new situation, environment, or connection? If that camera goes out one more time. All right, let's get 3 cards here. How does the new Hierophant feel about you? How does the new Hierophant feel about you? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the Lovers. That's the person who made you that offer. And then you have the High Priestess. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. How does the new Hierophant feel about Scorpio? One more shuffle. Thank you. 5 of Swords again. 10 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck. Look at that. The 3 of Swords. How does this person feel about you? This person feels, in the 5 of Swords, this is like conflict, arguing, right? Defeat. In the After Tarot deck, there is no argument. So there's almost like, remember that no-brainer feeling? Maybe when I was getting that feeling of no-brainer, maybe that was their energy, not yours. Like, yeah, you did end up, accepting the offer opportunity. But when I was picking up no-brainer, because that's what this is, there's no argument here. This was a no-brainer. I did the right thing by choosing Scorpio, accepting Scorpio, providing Scorpio with this job. Same thing if these are your clients or changing up your business model. It's like no-brainer. Of course I'm going to continue to buy the product or service that Scorpio is providing. Lovers to the 10 of Swords, the High Priestess to the Ace of Wands. There's something here about being like grateful that you didn't say no to the offer. So it was a no-brainer. Everything's going well with Scorpio. Even if this is someone that you're dating, it's like, I'm so glad that Scorpio they made the decision not to say no. You didn't say no. Instead, you said yes. So there's gratitude here. There's gratitude here. Three of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Hermit. Yeah, this is a look back of being very grateful that you didn't say no to the offer or the opportunity. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles, the World card, and the Ace of Cups. Again, a little bit more gratitude here that you are now part of the company, or you've changed up your company, or you're living in the new community, or you're dating them, whatever this is for you. There seems to be gratitude here that you are now part of their next chapter, and that they are part of yours. Let's get you some oracle cards, and we will close it out with some kippers, and hopefully that damn camera does not close on me again. So, let's get you 3 oracle cards here, please, for Scorpio. So closing out a big cycle and starting something new here. Career and finance, love and romance, house and home, or changing up your business model. But it's big. One more shuffle here. Thank you. We'll take it. We have heart's desire, healing, and we have vitality. Bottom of the deck, circle of care. Let's get 3 more cards for you. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Eternal Knot, Mystic Candle, Mountain Peak. Bottom of the deck, healing herbs. Okay, heart's desire. Ignite your inner passion and desires driving you towards your dreams. Again, this is like, this is no longer working. I now need to pivot and move in a new direction. Eternal Knot, you are interconnected, strengthen bonds with those around you. There's like, and that's interesting because that's a, that eternal knot, that's like the necklace that I wear too that he got me a couple years ago. So it's like you're entering an agreement or a contract here. So again, with a corporation, a relationship, there's something here about entering, or like, yeah, you're entering like a contract here. You then have healing, heal by confronting and addressing past wounds. So again, whatever you're moving on from, it wounded you in some way. Remember we saw 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. So there is something here to address, whether that's in regards to your self-worth, self-value, because why did you stay in that for so long? Could be for some of you. For others of you, maybe it was like a heartbreaking situation. Whatever it is here for you, in terms of your self-worth and self-value, don't overlook healing that part, because 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles leaves us with some wounds there, and they should be addressed. You don't want to drag that into the new. Then you have Mystic Candle, illuminate your path, let your inner light guide the way. So again, pause, meditate, when you're deciding here which path you want to go on, which direction you want to take, which option you want to choose from. Then you have vitality, reignite your energy and embrace new beginnings with enthusiasm. That appears to be what you're doing. And then Mountain Peak, reach for the heights. Your goals are within sight. So this is giving me very much like a portal vibe as well. I feel like you're changing something up here in your life, and it's big. It's big. Circle of care. Grow with the support of love and compassion, connecting to the strength of others, and healing herbs nature provides. Use its gifts for healing. Let's get you a couple of kippers to close out the reading. So moving towards something new, situation, environment, connection, and being very pleased with yourself, especially in August, that you made this decision. Let's get 2 kipper cards here for that top row. You have privileged lady. You could be privileged man, but I always see that card as the 9 of Pentacles, and you came up here twice as that. And then you have imprisonment. So again, this is that feeling of, I've gone as far as I can go in the situation, environment, connection, or community. And I deserve more than this. I know I deserve more than this. And you're right, you do. You do. That's like a cage, you know? You ever get like a bird and you get like a little bird cage? Well, there's at some point in time, the bird outgrows the cage. So I feel like you're recognizing here, you outgrew whatever this is. It's like living in a studio apartment and then getting married and having kids. It's like, hello, we outgrew the space, so we have to get a new place where to live. And some relationships are like that too, right? There's a point in time where we have to be honest with ourselves and say, this is as far as this friendship is going to go, or this romantic partnership is going to go. And same thing with a business. I've taken the business as far as it can go. If I wanted to expand, I have to change things up now and do them differently. 2 cards here, sudden wealth and message. So again, there's a jackpot feeling here. 777 might be another angel number here for you. And then we have 117 as well. So maybe you want to look up those angel numbers. But again, the messages come through. It's like jackpot. I now have an option or a choice or multiple options, multiple choices now to choose from. Bottom of the deck, child. So you get to choose now what direction you're going in, what you're birthing, what you're investing in. And 2 cards here for the bottom row. Okay. We have bad health. And then we have toil and labor, bottom of the deck, main female. I think you are saying no, not only to this past situation, environment, connection, community, but also to this offer or opportunity. It's like if I continue to work on this, or if I take this offer, I'm just going to end up in the bad situation, emotionally or financially. There's no growth with this, and you're recognizing whatever this offer is, it's very much the same. And maybe for some of you, now that I'm looking at the cards, maybe for some of you, this is the old. You ever have that? I had that very awkward years ago. We're talking like, oh God, 25, 30 years ago, maybe 25 years ago. I gave my notice to the current employer because I just knew that this is as far as I can go. And then I got a new job opportunity and I accepted it. And when I went and told them that I was giving them 2 weeks notice, they made me an offer to stay. And I just knew that even though the offer sounded good, the actual structure of the company was not going to change. And that's really where I had issues with, because I knew there was no climbing the corporate ladder there for me. So I ended up going with this. So for some of you, you're saying no, or you're giving your notice here to the job and they're making you an offer and you're still declining. You know, it's possible for some of you, you're leaving one lover for another. For, you know, a select few of you, and you have this person here, when you're breaking up with them, they're asking you to stay or to reconsider, and you're like, no, you're moving forward with this. Maybe you're canceling the lease here with the landlord, or you're giving them notice because you found a new place to live and they're asking you to reconsider. So take the messages how they resonate to you. I definitely see you moving on from something that's just, it's gone as far as it can go, and you want more and better for yourself. And I see you moving towards that in July and being very pleased with yourself in August that you have done that. That is what I have for you, Scorpio, for July 2026. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I'm wishing you good luck with this. And as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.